Son, I never kid about a child's life.
Oh, you take it, man. No, please.
Stretch from the sea that night, helmeted around its body tight. It was no comfort to identify the pallid flesh, alive deprived. The sea is writhing now. It's like a bit of rising passion. When something is that intense, you can never tell.
Here's Nanook of the North.
Constable Fraser, Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
No kidding. You got a dog?
He's in quarantine.
Shame. You like pigeons.
I don't have much experience with them.
Sarge, want to move it along?
Shut up, Dietz. It's not that they're dirty. It's just that I'm starting to question their loyalty.
I'm looking for an officer assigned to this case number.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna like this fellow. Drop your stuff over there at Gruber. Through those doors, down the hall, third holding cell on your right.
His name?
You can't miss him. Just look for Armani.
Can you read that? Does the label not say Armani? Of course, it's original merchandise. A friend of mine just sort of found a truckload sitting on the side of the road.
Isn't this kind of a strange place to do business?
Hey, at least in here you know who you're dealing with, right?
Excuse me. I'm looking for a Detective Armani.
Come on. You mean me? Guard! Okay, who let the Mountie into the holding cell?
I'm sorry, I believe there's an unfortunate confusion over an unfamiliar idiomatic trade name.
What the confusion was down here. We don't bust in on some guy when he's about to take down the biggest operator in the garment district for buying stolen merchandise.
Oh, so you were attempting to sell him a truckload of illegally obtained men's clothing?
That's right.
Isn't that entrapment?
What do you want from me?
I was told that you were in charge of this case.
Ah, yes. The dead Mountie thing, like I couldn't have guessed. Look, I got your list of names in my basket here. The moment I get a chance, I'm gonna go to the computer, pick up the phone, and call you with the information so you can go get your Boy Scout points. Now, is there anything else?
Yes. The dead Mountie was my father, and I would appreciate it if you would check the names while there's still a chance of catching the man who killed him. Oh, and by the way, he's not in the garment business.
What?
Your man in the cell. He had a hole in his shoe. I'm not familiar with your city, but I would assume that a big garment buyer wouldn't be caught dead with a hole in his shoe. So, like you, he is pretending to be someone he's not.
So you want to be a deputy liaison officer, eh?
It was my understanding I already had the position, sir.
No. You're the acting deputy liaison officer. You're on probation. Now, I've read your reports. Nobody's questioning your abilities as a police officer, but this is big city USA, and a consulate office is an entirely different kettle of
Fish?
fish. Do you even know what we do here?
As chief liaison officer, you work closely with the local police and the various arms of the American criminal justice systems and the intelligence community on matters of mutual interest.
Basically, yes. However, the FBI and CIA types are very picky who they cozy up to. You've got to earn their respect. You've got to gain their trust. And at the same time, show them you're nobody's lapdog.
Lapdog, sir?
These are Americans, Fraser. If they think they can walk all over you, they will. It's a delicate balance. You've got to be just as shrewd and cunning and ruthless as they are. And then, being Canadians, we have to be polite.
Polite, sir?
What's the one thing you hear Americans say about Canadians over and over again? They're such nice, polite people. So we use that against them.
I'm not exactly clear as to how we do that, sir.
We let them underestimate us. You'd be surprised the number of people who underestimate me, Fraser.
I don't think so, sir.
How many times I've been at some diplomatic cocktail party when people start to say something and then stop, realizing I'm within hearing distance, and then say, oh, it's just the Canadian. It always works. Though it never quite loses its sting. So, it's a big job with a lot of ground to cover. Do you think you're up to it?
I'll do my best, sir. As to my duties?
Oh, Leanne will give you a full briefing. She takes care of all that stuff. Have you met Constable Brighton? My right arm. She's the best assistant a man could have.
Yes, sir.
You'll give
Fraser.
Fraser here a full briefing on all the,
Yes, sir.
And I'll just take the... Well, I'll just have lunch because...
This is your office.
It's very nice.
This is your desk. This is your phone. This is your Rolodex. This is your tape dispenser. And this is your stapler.
Thank you.
Oh, there's more.